down.
Jillie, again?
I know.
I'm having deja vu.
All over
All over
again.
again. Oh, hello, everyone. Yes, once again, Jillie. We were just on last night. Had so much
Over at
fun.
my
We had to do
house.
it again. Yeah, we were at Jillie's house last night.
Oh, we're echoing. Hold on.
Uh oh.
I'm going to turn. How's?
Okay. Is that better?
I hope so.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway,
Anyway, so this was a pre planned live. Last night was just a hello surprise,
it was a pop up.
a pop up. I need to. Well, I'll be off for this a couple weeks out of this summer soon, so I hope to do some pop ups. And they're just coming in all of a sudden. So I guess the antennas were out. People got the message. We
Yay!
hey, woohoo! So right. So we were just talking about Jilly is a very nice person. And I am just what is that, spam or a can of tuna or what am I? Oh, anyways, what kind of crystals does everybody like to have? We were just talking about some crystals backstage, and I used to collect. And when it came time to put them all out for the moon, the last time I did it, I had to start doing it in 3 nights. So, night before, night during, and night after the full moon because I had so many.
Oh
And
my
now
god!
I don't. Now I just don't. Oh, but one of my favorites I like to hold is a chrysocolla quartz. It's shaped like a little boot, and it
Do you,
fits perfectly in my hand. And when I need to, and it's good for my throat. If it's perfect, and then it's perfect just fit on my third eye. It's just the perfect stone.
we talked about this stone. I think one of the last times that you or I were on because I've
Could be.
always heard chrysocolla called parrot wing.
Oh,
and and I have a piece of that also that I really really like. We were talking about it for our throat chakra, and I said
right.
that for
Yes.
me, I felt like chrysocolla was really strong for that area for me. I always use blue lace agate. Just
Mhm.
me. Just me though.
Well,
Just me.
that's and it's true because as soon as I put it near my throat, I feel all kinds of I don't know if it's good or not kind of feeling. It's strong, so but it's supposed to balance and cleanse all the chakras as well. So I do all kinds of funny
Mm,
things with it. Anyway, Brendan
mm.
said he liked labradorite as well.
I have my labradorite. I have my labradorite palm stone with me tonight
Love it.
for intuition
Yeah.
and calmness. And then I have
Harmonious.
my very favorite. This it's so hard to see, but it's ruby and zoisite, and it has these little
Yes.
sparkles of ruby in there. And this is like a transformational stone. And ooh, I almost
Mhm.
dropped it. Jeez.
Oh,
But I always like this is a protective stone for me. I always like keep this
mhm.
in my pocket or it actually has been sitting here. It has not been in my pocket for a while. It's been sitting on my computer, but I like it in my pocket as well.
I have a unique. It's a fairy quartz, but it's got little. It's. Oh my gosh. Anyways, it looks like little tiny rose little tiny roses, like paper roses on here. Um,
Ooh.
oh my gosh, I know what it is. Okay, I've been like this all day, so I hope I can give readings. I cannot spit a word
You'll be
out to save
fine.
my life.
You'll be
Let's say
fine.
hello to some friends. Um, Everybody, please, if you will, take a moment to send Miss Tarot D some love and healing.
Some good
I will
juju.
treatment today and a little low on energy, so we need to send her some energy.
Which
Uh, and Nancy's here holding space for me.
Nancy.
Brendan has popped in. Hello, Brendan.
Thank you
Um,
to everybody who's posted my channel. I really appreciate you.
we got great mods.
You do.
Christine, Native Love is here. Welcome back, Christine. I hope you're doing
Hi,
well. And
Christine. Were
Tashawn,
you? I think you were with us last night. Were you not? Or did I just? I don't
she's
know.
in
But
often,
hello.
but I think she missed last night.
Okay.
Unless she popped in
Hello.
when I could see. But Tasha, I'd like to say it. I hope I'm saying it right. Tasha. Almost like huzzah. Tasha. Oh, Tasha. How are you doing? I'm happy that you're with us tonight, visiting here. Venus is here. Hi, Venus and Pisces. Love
Mm.
that. I love her thumbnail. Sunshine is here. Hello. I hope you are doing well this evening. And then we got Musty here. We need to do another musty, dusty, and almost said lusty, but
Oh, but look at his
oh,
message.
oh, I know.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
special.
Roman is a very nice
Oh,
person
it just
too.
reminded me tomorrow is dun, 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 dun. Do I have anything here? Nope, it's all over there.
What is it?
World Goth Day.
World
World
what?
Goth Day. Like
Oh,
gothic. So we should be doing this tomorrow. Everybody knows me, knows he loves me anyway. Um
okay, but
all
so
about
you
goth.
are like you are a little goth girl.
Yes, and at heart. Even Selena, she had a live. It was Bobby and hers 1 year anniversary together on Tube,
Mhm.
and she was asking everybody in chat, "What kind of witch are you?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm a Fey witch," and she goes, "Ginger, you are a goth Fey witch." So,
Somebody just said
love,
something to me
love.
about you being a goth witch, and I said I see her as being sweetness and light.
Yeah, we had
See,
that discussion. What was it? Well, maybe the last time we were on, not
oh,
last
maybe it
night.
was you and me. Maybe it was you and me that were having that.
Yeah,
You and
we
I
were
that were having
talking.
that
Yeah.
discussion. Yeah, I am
Um,
so far from goth. I'm just no.
um, my IT guy at work, we were talking. He's like a big girl. We would chat forever while I was at work, and somehow got on the subject of decorating my home. And if you walked in my home, it's like country, a little not quite vintage, but almost. And but come around September, mid to late September, it goes gothic. And he's like, "Oh, so you're a country goth, are you?"
Oh, there you go.
Country
There you
goth.
go.
I'm very fey. I'm very fey, but oh my gosh, I love the whole gothic
Oh,
vampire zombie. Hi, Bora Bora. I'm so happy you've returned. Good to see you. Hope you are doing
poor
well.
Laura.
Is this true, Roman? Do you have kidney stones? I
What?
hate that for you. He says I have kidney stones.
What?
Lordy B, he's just wanting attention. That's all. I'm just kidding. I hope you're. I hope you're okay, Roman.
Roman, you and I have been messaging all
That's
day
a
long,
word.
and you haven't said that to me yet. So,
The
geez,
results just came in, Jillie.
I must have.
Hello, Maruta. How are you, dear?
Maru.
I hope you're doing well. Everybody's needing to be on the mend. She did miss. It was your birthday yesterday. Oh my
Happy
gosh! Well,
birthday.
happy birthday. We'll just have to give you a birthday reading. And Nancy
Absolutely.
too. I haven't had a moment to give Nancy a birthday reading. I sent her a book she had on her list. Nicola Jackson, hello. How are you? Welcome to our sacred space. Gets a
Hi,
little silly
Nicole.
once in a while, but it's a safe place to be. And we have the best chatters. So everybody say hello to everybody.
Yep.
Get to know each other. Kiba's here. How are you
Hi,
doing, Kiba?
Kiba.
I hope you're doing good. And have you moved yet? You start college in the fall? Um, she was going to be moving. Stardust.
Stardust
Love it.
315.
Hello. How are you,
Hello.
Stardust? Welcome to the channel. Welcome
Oh,
to my musings. Nancy
oh,
is she's dinner
she's
lurking.
multitasking as usual.
I am kidding. I was just jealous.
Oh,
You have such nice stones. Oh,
oh,
we have purple stones. He has kidney stones. You're so funny, Roman.
Gothic hedge
Oh,
witches between the physical realm and the spiritual other world. See, I watched the replay of that video today. And I got all into the whole thing of defining myself as a witch, which I decided I was not going to do. But then I started and I thought, I think I'm a hedge witch.
now hedge witch, is that herbs and
Yep. Solitary, more solitary and
oh,
herbs and healing. It's my jam for
yeah,
sure.
that's my jam. Boysenberry's my favorite flavor, but that's my jam. Oh, okay. I figured out what you StreamYard is doing. Once I click on somebody, hi Lisa. When I unclick them, their words aren't as bold, so it lets me know I've already addressed
Oh,
them.
that you've already read them.
That's it. I was wondering what they were talking about. Lisa says my husband was diagnosed. Oh
I'm
no,
so
last
sorry,
night.
Lisa.
Mm. Oh gosh.
Listen, people come through. People do come through. So
Me
we
too.
hold
They
out
do.
we hold out hope, and I'm assuming that he's starting treatment very soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Keepa says not yet. Marsha Green needs a true buyers
Oh,
that take these older homes. But you know,
folk magic,
that's
herbalist.
people's jam anymore is getting buying older homes and fixing them up. But the challenge is you getting what you want for it, for sure. When we relocate to Oklahoma City, is that right? Oklahoma City, big city. Then I can enroll in the university. Oh, okay. Well, I'm excited for you, Kiva. Okay, I think I can open up questions now.
Okay.
So you know what? I haven't done a there. Questions are open.
Dun, da, da, da.
Please use caps and emojis. They're easier for me to find. Um, got you, Christine. My best friend lives in Oklahoma City. Awesome. So, Lisa, I do have you starred. We'll those are tricky questions to answer. I don't like those. But we can see what your energy is going to be like. Um, but with that being said, the power of the mind, the power of prayer, um, you know, not just hoping for the best, but visualizing the cancer shrinking and visualizing that I don't know if they ring the bell for prostate cancer like they do breast cancer, but just visualizing the celebration of overcoming that dis-ease in his body. So yeah, I hate to hear that for you. All right, Venus, I got you there. What did Madame Maru say?
Ugh, this deck shuffles like butter.
Oh, the one I'm using tonight does too, but it's also slippery and
That was the one I had last night that I almost threw on the floor.
The practice centers on living symbolically with true natural world and traversing between physical and
General Stone question for the weekend.
Dude.
Fresh. You're fresh.
Oh my God. Hello, T. Lynn. I like your question. Who was the spirit that was loud butter flutter in my left ear this morning? Ooh. I love when things like that happen. Oh my goodness. Sunshine, hello. Got your question starred. Well, thank you, Maru. Yes, it's not required to get a reading, but tips are nice because it does help channel expenses.
Yep.
And if you do go to that PayPal, if you will, please hit family and friends because PayPal takes a nice chunk out of the tips.
Yes, it does.
I learned that the hard way. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. All right, Kiba, I have $13K a month. Pay? What? $13K.
Amount.
Amount,
Pay
not a
the
month.
13K amount.
For what, Kiba? You tell. IRS. Oh no.
Oh no.
They have those commercials about, hey, if you're in debt to the IRS, we can help you. So, be leery. Ask your guides to guide you to the right person that can help you. But we could try. Stardust, I have you starred. All right. We have 9 people, unless I've starred a comment, which I do once in a while. Okay. I'm going to call names. If you do not hear your name, please put it again. Put it in again. I might have missed somebody, but all right. We have Christine. We have Lisa. I have Christine twice. Hang on.
What does Christine? Is Christine's a general? Did she have a question?
She had a general. Yeah.
Okay, shuffle.
So we have Lisa, Christine, Lisa, Venus. We have T. Lynn. We have Roman, Sunshine, Kiba, and Stardust. Okay, so that's who I have so far. And Nancy, I'm going to star you anyways because, a quickie birthday reading and then a post birthday reading, and then we'll do something fun maybe over the weekend. All right. First up is Christine, Native Love. And once we get going, I'll start putting names in the queue. I put the names 3 at a time. That whole power of 3 thing. Let me get my chat up on my phone so I can multitask. What decks are you using tonight, Jillie?
Oh, I am using my Druidcraft because I love it so much. And I then pulled out to kind of go with it because we were talking about that. I have such a hard time doing that. I pulled out a relatively new Oracle deck that I got, and of course, where's the box? It's Denise Lynn, and I think it's called the Enchanted Forest.
Yes.
No, it's called Sacred Forest.
Sacred Forest. Okay.
Yep. All right. So then, as far as other decks go that may come into play, I have Intuitive Whispers. I love, love,
That,
love this deck.
yeah.
I have the Bitches. They're always out. So I just love them. And then I have a couple of other ones. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
We will see what happens.
Well, I was feeling a little whimsical, so I have my Alice in Wonderland. Actually, it's called Alice in Tarotland. There's quite a few Alice in Tarot things, but I love this one the best. This one's from it's the indie deck. Lorraine Music. DivinationApothecary.com. I need to visit that in case she's got new decks out. And then I got the Mermaid Tarot from Dame Darcy. You can't get more whimsical than Dame Darcy.
Oh my gosh. I have that deck. Oh, that's a good deck. I haven't. Yes, and I like it, but I haven't pulled it out.
And then I have Magical Spirit. It's kind of whimsy. All right, Christine.
All right. Who's going?
Well, I'm now shuffling, so if you want to go.
Okay, I can go.
Let me do.
Okay,
this.
Christine. I've got Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles for you.
Ooh.
Which is a nice way to start. Now, the first one I have is the Four of Pentacles. And sometimes this card is called the Miser card. I don't call it that. I think of this card, particularly right now and in these times, I think of this card as saving, like looking after your resources, kind of making sure that your ducks are all in a row, right? So making sure that that you do have enough savings, that you do have enough, maybe, and I'm not saying go be a prepper, but if you are, that's okay too. But make sure that your pantry is stocked, and be watchful, be mindful of spending. And why this is here is, I think if you do these things, right, as we learn to do these things, as we learn to become more mindful of our spending habits, as we know ourselves and know that, okay, I know I need to like buckle down and spend some more, we gain maturity. And I have the Queen of Pentacles here. And so like you've got that maturity of gain that maturity and that management over your resources. Now, the Queen is also nurturing. So she is nurturing over those resources too. Those resources can be family. Those resources can be your home. So like taking care of a garden, starting a little garden, even if it's a tomato plant in a pot. It could be managing money, so balancing the checkbook, all of that. Maybe it's going to school. But I think that Queen energy, that management, and that leadership energy will be there. And I got two cards that really kind of validated that for me. And the first one is from the Sacred Forest, and it is called Stag Spirit, and it says leadership. So I think you are very definitely a leader, whether you know that or whether you have grown fully into that or not, but there's leadership qualities in there that are starting to come out and starting to be recognized by you, and I think by others. And then this card kind of fell out. I was shuffling it and it came out, and I thought I'm just going to read it for you. I won't do 4 cards every single time, but I promise. But
when they come out, they come out.
I know I could like talk forever. But this is Intuitive Whispers, and it says trust yourself.
Gosh, that's so
So
pretty.
just, yeah, trust yourself, trust your intuition when it comes to protecting your resources. And I really feel like there's leadership within you.
Love
So
it.
that's what I have for you tonight.
She says, makes sense. I love it. As I did hear an inner voice today telling me to manage my money.
There you go.
All right. All right. So, as I said, I chose a whimsy decks tonight because I feel like we need some whimsy. And I love that the first reading comes out as very whimsical.
Switch
So,
yourself, honey. Switch yourself. There you go.
my first card for you is from Alice in Tarotland. You got the Three of Cups. So,
Oh,
celebration, celebration with friends. Um, so just because it's Alice in Wonderland, it is clearly showing that you need to throw a tea party. Throw a tea party with some friends or go to a tea house. But it's fun to go to a tea house, but it's also so much fun to throw your own tea party. I haven't done one in a long time. Then the next card is Four of Wands. So another card of celebration. Um, and I don't know if you live by the sea or if the sea is accessible, but I think maybe this summer it's about you going to the ocean and celebrating something, celebrating life, celebrating friends, family, good news, or it could also mean, if you're looking, maybe someone special, you and someone special celebrating. I love it because castles in the background. So celebrating foundations. So take that as what it might mean to you. My final card for you, of course, it would be magic mushroom. It says miracles, fairy energy, opening up. Stay open to be good. Stay open to the good and beautiful things. So there we go. The magic mushroom. So this is just a story of making every day a happy day. Um, wake up, even if you have to force it, smile. I read somewhere or heard somewhere that if you wake up with a smile first thing in the morning, that helps the day go by better. But staying whimsical, but here's a bee, and so it's community. So this is letting me know that it's time to spend time with people who you hold a special space for. So there's your story for tonight, Christine. And she says, haha, I love magic mushrooms. Oh, I just heard or saw, you need to watch Willy Wonka, the original, though. The original. Love Johnny Depp, but he was a little creepy in that one. But, anyways, thank you for letting us read for you, Christine. All right, next we have Lisa, Lisa M. And I am still going to use the Whimsy decks um, because now's the time to keep you and your husband, keep your vibrational energy raised high. It helps heal quicker. Um, let's see what we got here.
okay. I have cards pulled. I can go if you
Oh,
want me
good.
to.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me see. Okay. I have two major arcana cards for you, Lisa, and I'm not sure how much you know about the tarot, but major arcana cards are pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. So the very first card I get for you is the High Priestess. And look at her. She's got her arms heavenward. And so, looking at the situation that you're in, the high priestess manifests and she prays, and she is very in tune with spirit and with the divine. And so I would say to you that I would say to you to get connected to the divine. And if you are a person who is open to working with deity, I would think to get in touch with the deity of this a sacred feminine deity, like the Virgin Mary, like oh my gosh, like so many, but but get in touch with feminine deity that can help you through this situation. She the high priestess is also somebody who is very intuitive, very smart, and plays her cards, keeps her cards close to her chest, close to her vest. And so there is um, there is the right time for everything. And channeling that high priestess, you will gain that knowledge and that ability. The second card I have for you is the moon. And the moon card, it tells us to pay attention to our dreams. It tells us also that things that are not to pay attention to our dreams and to have hope. And it also tells us that things that are that are hidden will be illuminated. So I don't know what that means for you. Perhaps there is a treatment that will come of notice. Perhaps there's a doctor or some kind of a healthcare provider. Like it might even be just a very knowledgeable nurse practitioner, somebody that's really going to be there to help you through this. But those things that are hidden will become illuminated, and you will know it when that happens. The last card I have for you comes from the Intuitive Whispers, and it says, "What is meant for you will find you.
Mm,
What is meant for you will find you."
it's a beautiful card.
And so and for that card, I just believe that peace will find you, and love will find you, and healing will find you. And the right providers, the right healthcare providers will find you, and you will be surrounded, and you'll know that you're protected. And don't forget the high priestess. She's there too.
That was beautiful, Julie.
Thank you.
Okay, Lisa. Um, Lisa, are you here? Actually, I should probably ask before they can. Um, I hope you're here to hear your reading. Jillie, that was a lovely message.
Thank you.
Um, okay, so within the next couple months is the energy you asked for, and I did get the card that speaks to asking for help. Um, Julie was talking about illumination, and here they stand in front of an illuminated window. Um, there's challenges to be faced. You're going to feel like you're out in the cold, but truly, there is help out there. And, it may find you, but you make sure you're looking for it and you're calling in your angels and asking them to lead you in the right directions for the help and assistance that's going to help your husband heal from this. So don't be afraid to ask any questions to any physician, doctor. Don't be afraid to even, um, well, I can't give medical advice, but all your options. Seek out all options. My next card is the Hermit card. And one of my favorite cards in any deck is the Hermit card, because I feel like I'm a hermit. It's about going within, seeking that light, seeking that inner knowing that things are thing help is coming. Um, and we just pray that he overcomes this dis-ease. But going in prayer, asking others to pray for you, your husband as well, and but um, seeking the light. So whatever that may mean to you, as far as praying to whom you pray to, um, but having that light within you and within your husband. Um, I did feel like if you could even, as a supplement, find a healer that can send him healing energy. It's through light. Healing comes through light. So don't be afraid to explore all your options if you can.
I want to
My
say
final
one thing
thought,
quick,
yes, go ahead.
if you don't mind. I want to say one thing quick. I worked in my career, I worked in the medical field. I was not a clinician, but one thing I learned through all of this, and this is for everybody that hears this, whenever you're in a situation in a doctor's office, and you know how they sometimes they rush, and especially now because they're on a time crunch, they've got to see so many patients within a day. That's not your problem. That is not your problem. And I want you to remember that, the Mercedes in the parking lot that has the MD on the back, that's their car, and the private school that their kids are going to, you're paying for that. So you have
Mhm.
every right to ask questions. And I don't care whether you're paying through it with cash or with your insurance premiums and your insurance copays, or whether you are on medical benefits. You are still paying for that person's time. Ask any question you want to ask, and don't take attitude.
Mhm. Mhm. That's sound advice, and I've lived through that. So speak up. My final card for you, I might pull one more, but this one speaks to the story of don't get so lost in the energies of, oh my God, what is happening here? You might miss an opportunity that's going to be presented to you. And again, exploring all your options, keeping your thoughts um, positives, keeping your words positive, and knowing we will find a cure. There are cures, and he's going to beat this, and he's got to be a fighter. So you need to be in his corner, pushing him every day um, to fight, for this. Dis-ease, I like to call it. And I want to pull one more card. See, there's also butterflies in this card. So, transformation. So, sometimes it's a tower moment that needs a little shake up, wake up call. And uh, it brings new value to life. Let me just pull one more card just for, just because. Okay. All right. You got the King of Coins. So, oh, what happened now? All right. Okay, so this to me is a very positive sign, a very positive card. It's the king. It's the king of coins, and this I think is speaking to how humble and strong your husband is, and how he's very grateful for his life, and he loves to care for others. So I do believe he will fight for this, and be humbled, and when it's all successful in the end, the humbleness, the gratitude, the love, he wants to share his experience, share the story, share how positive words, thinking, communication is so very important, and he is loved by many. And again, power of prayer. So, dear Lisa, we're all holding space for your husband right now.
Hmm.
Thank you for letting us read for you. Okay, and okay, perfect. Thank you, Bora. Okay, next, I think was Venus. Let me see what I did over here. I thought I starred my own thing. Okay, so Venus is next, and after Venus is T. Lynn, and then Roman.
Okay. And what does Venus have a question
It
or
says,
is
"Message from my guides, please."
okie dokie? We
All right,
got you.
hi Venus. Venus is here. Okay. And then I want to say hi to Pamela came in and Elisa
Hey,
Lisa
Pamela.
came in. So hello to all who have come in.
Hello, hello.
And welcome to our space. All right, Venus.
That was the ice maker. Sorry.
We're gonna have
And
fun with this
Mr.
tonight.
Honey's outside cutting the grass, so he's going to come in and be hacking and coughing and snorting. I'm just saying.
Life is real.
It
We are
is.
real. We are not AI people here.
No, no, we're not.
I was watching the news and I could have sworn this lady was an AI lady. Her lips
Mm.
weren't matching her word or her, but there's always a delay on the news.
Hmm.
All right, one more card and I'll be ready.
I'm still trying to decide what oracle I want to use. I'm thinking that since they asked for something, oh gosh, something from their guides, I'm thinking that I might pull from Guides of the Hidden Realm
Oh, there
because
you go.
those ladies definitely don't lie. I have to pick up a card though that fell on the floor, so pardon me.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and go then.
Okay.
I love this first card. It's, we all know Alice in Wonderland. Off with your head. So I got the perfect card for tonight. This is Queen of Swords.
My favorite.
um, yeah, she's so funny. But it's Queen of Hearts that say off with your head, right? But
I can't remember.
anyway, this is Queen of Swords. This is your story, Venus, about you taking that feminine, authoritative position with a situation or just life in general, wielding that sword, cutting through the fog, cutting through the crap, I must say, wielding the sword of truth, speaking your truth. Some people they get blown away when you start speaking up and speaking your truth. But most of the time, those ones who are meant to be on your path will respect you for it. So, whatever you've been needing to say to that certain someone, go ahead and say it. If they never speak to you again, so be it. They're not meant to be in your life. But I think you'll just gain respect to show that. Your what do I want to say, confident. You're confident in your journey, in your space, in your energy. And again, we have butterflies here, transformation. It's like whatever your truth that you need to speak is going to transform part of your journey there. We also got the Mad Hatter's hat here, so magician's hat. So this is about pulling in what resources you're best at. Then we got the Six of Pentacles. So I'm feeling a little bit of a story here of things might be a little unbalanced. And with you speaking your piece, will bring things into balance. You might be the giver, always giving, always offering. And so go ahead and let others, it's the equal exchange of energy. So don't let some people get away with always stealing your energy, your resources. Um, so find balance, that you're not the one giving all the time. This is also being that this is a ship on the water. Finding balance in a little bit of challenging energies that are around you. Get your sea legs, and I just don't rock the boat, baby. Just rock the boat, woman. Yeah, find balance, and it's going to be you speaking up for yourself, for your truth, to find that balance, and the energy for you to behold happens to say your energy is valuable. Protect it well. The protectress. Oh, that's fun. You are the protectress. Strength boundaries. Um, and it suggests wearing an amulet that makes you feel protected. Black, anything black. I love black. I love shungite. It's a master protector. Um, and black on not onyx. What am I trying to say? Obsidian, black obsidian. This is about you putting up a boundary. There. I feel like this whole story is about there's energy vampires around you, and the cool thing is coming from her third eye, rainbow for equality, and the cosmos, for your connection to spirit, the universe, the cosmos. So call in the protection. Each day you go out of your house, ask for to be enveloped by a semi-impermeable bubble that will only allow positive energies in and deflect any lower energies that don't serve you. And it also helps keep the people, the vampires, away from you. So there you go. Stand tall, speak in your truth. Jillie, help me out here.
Right. Well,
Save me.
I think that, like, so I want you to pay attention to what Ginger said, because I think mine kind of weaves in there kind of nicely. So the I also got a major arcana card for you, and the card that I got is the Fool. Now, the Fool is somebody who is starting a journey. He, the Fool asks us to to step out in faith, that we may not know the end of the story. It's the beginning of the dream. It's the beginning of the path. It's the beginning of a, something new. And we're just asked to do the next right thing, to step out there and take that step. And while you are doing that, if you do that, we have the Princess of Cups. So you're going to be learning. The princesses are pages, and so you're going to be learning and receiving messages about the heart, about your feelings and your intuition, and about love and compassion and kindness. And so those two things kind of go together. So you're stepping off into this path, and this is the path you're learning about kindness and empathy and compassion and courage, and and learning about your own abilities. So I pulled from the oh my gosh, I call them the bitches, because they're so, like, you just never lie, and they're the kind
In
of
your
sexy.
face.
Guides of the Hidden Realms. And I'll show you the card in a second, but the card says every word has power. And I think Ginger said something about communication and about having the courage to speak out. Did you not, Ginger?
I did.
Okay, so every word has power, and then the message says education, power of persuasion, communication, and internal dialogue. And this is your guide right there. And look, she's got a heart that's all aglow there. So I love that. I love that message for you. And I'm really into this right now because and I said this last night on my channel, but Uranus has entered Gemini for the first time in 87 years.
Wow.
It is going to stay there pretty much. It's going to retrograde out for just a few weeks and then it's going to go back in there for 7 years. And all of this is about communication. It's about how we ourselves understand and process information, and then it's also globally about communication, how things are communicated to us. And I think we can see some of those things changing even now. But the way we process the information that we are constantly being given. So yeah, pay attention to communication.
Love it. Thank you, Jillie.
You're welcome.
Communication is key for you, Venus. She says, yes, for someone that doesn't deserve it, it's tough, but I'm trying, she says. You deserve it. Don't ever say I don't deserve, unless you're talking about a certain someone else. But positive words, positive thinking, that includes yourself. All right. Thank you for letting us read for you, Venus. Next, we have T. Lynn. T. Lynn, are you here? I pulled cards for T. Lynn while you were reading, so I hope she's here. Yep, she is here. All right. She says, who was the spirit that was a loud butterfly fluttering in my left ear this
Wow.
morning? That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. What was the message? Okay. So the message.
Now let's see. What was the
Okay.
message?
All three cards have something to do with aquatic stuff. So emotions. Um, so this is the Eight of Coins. This is about you putting some work in, doing something that you love, something that you enjoy. And you don't mind working long hours is because it's a project from the heart. So does this make sense to you? I think your team is wanting you to stop putting off some things, or if you've started something, keep going. And it's your signature going on it, whatever this is for you. Fix you a pot of tea. I know when I'm getting ready for a project, I fix a pot of tea, a literal pot, and I will drink that pot throughout the day. But it's funny; it looks like this little frog type, fish type character is kissing one of the pentacles here. So it's like the chef when they create that perfect. Mwah. So it's something that you're going to be proud of. So let me know if this makes sense to you, T. Lynn. Your next card is Queen of Pentacles. So we got two Pentacles here. Queens, especially Queen of Pentacles, they're very creative and they enjoy being creative. They love that energy. It makes them feel good. It raises their vibration. And in doing so, whatever they're putting into what they're creating, the love is shared. And the appreciation is shared. So this is about you becoming the queen. Think of yourself as the queen. Beauty and grace is what you need to lead your life by. And I love that she is holding a trident. So it's almost like the very authoritative it's almost like the woman who wears the pants in the family kind of energy I'm feeling. So empower yourself, believe in yourself, and start creating, because that is what you need right now, is creating. And I think that little flutter is kind of like, wake up, wake up. It's time to wake up. Let's get going. Let's start these projects. Um, Let me read my last card. I think there was something else there. It says, "This is the goddess of the sea. It is time to come home. Abundance, purification, and uh, ego." And that's not the bad ego. Um, this is about, okay, so right now, the butterfly fluttering is you're getting ready to go through some sort of ascension or transformation. And what they're asking of you to do is purify. Um, uh, your energetic field, purify your intentions. If you can take a bath and put Epsom salts in it, um, or in the shower, picture a white light coming from above and infusing with the water, and just visualizing that coming straight through your crown chakra and going all through your chakras and down. um, I was once told too, if you can't take a bath, take the salts, sea salt. We'll say sea salt here, and into the shower with you, and put some on your hand, and actually scrub where your chakras are. So I think you have something coming your way that spiritually and energetically is a okay. I'll just say it again, ascension, without, I repeat myself. But an awakening, that's what I was trying to say. Some sort of a spiritual awakening is coming towards you. You got all three water cards, so emotional balance too, maybe in your life. So it's time to cleanse your energetic field, your chakras. Um, Ask Archangel Michael to cut cords that do not serve your highest good, so that you can be clear, like a fresh start, to move forward towards your purpose, and your manifestations will be clear. So I'll stop there and give it to Julie.
Okay, is the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of
Yep,
Cups?
it's the Queen of Pentacles, but
Was she
she's
holding
holding
a
a
trident?
trident. Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's so many things that overlap here. So please like jump in because I forget some of the things that you said, but I think it all goes together. I think it all goes together. Okay, so I want to keep I want you to keep that Queen of Pentacles in mind as like the end goal. This is where you're headed. And you have the Knight of Pentacles who is bringing you there, who's leading you there.
Ooh,
So
there you
this
go.
knight, now what I will say about this knight is that he is the only knight of the four of them whose course is not moving. He's still, and he's still for a reason. He's listening, he's watching, he's really looking at that pentacle, and that pentacle is the end goal. So for you, it's that queen energy. It is that clear, confident, um nurturing energy of the Queen of Pentacles. And with that trident, there is definitely um yeah, there's definitely that water, that heart, that intuition in there as well.
Mm.
However, before you can get there, there are a couple of things that you have to do. And one of them, and there's a card that you pulled that has something to do with this, I think, Ginger, but it's the
Mhm.
eight, the Eight of Swords. Now you can see that she's standing, she's got all these swords around her. She's standing with, I think she's got a blindfold over her eyes, and she's bound in behind her. But this is not tight. She's not handcuffed. She can easily untie that. I think there's actually even strings there that she can easily untie this herself. Swords are about thoughts, they're about mind, and they're about communication. So to me, before you can, this knight wants to take you like to the queen energy, but before that happens, there's something that you need to see. There's something there's something thought based that you need to confront and get rid of, like could like negative thoughts, you know, negative self-talk, whatever that is that you believe about yourself that really, you know, is not true. It's somebody else's story. You need to confront that and work through it. And then the oracle card that I got for you says release old patterns. And so before you can get on horseback with this handsome knight and ride on to the queen, you need to work through the old patterns and here old thought patterns. Get rid of them. And that's the message I have for you.
Okay. Thank you, T-Lynn, for letting us read for you tonight. I hope our
Yes,
story.
thank you. I hope that was okay.
Yeah.
I hope it makes sense.
And Fun Boy popped in. Fun Boy, I'm not sure if we'll get to everybody tonight, but we sure are trying. So hang out, and maybe somebody else's message will resonate with you. Oh my gosh, and it's about your haunted dolls, so I would love to read that. Okay. So again, thank you, T-Lynn. Appreciate you being here tonight. And now, next we have Roman. Roman, wake up. You ready? What is it that Roman needs to hear tonight? That's what I want to know. I already picked a couple cards. They're kind of funny.
Roman's getting the bitches tonight. That's what he's getting.
Okay. Oh, it helped. Hang on. I need to see if I added something to my animal book. Oh, come on. Give me one moment.
How close are you? Do you want me to go?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. Roman, the first card I have for you, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck, and it's the Ace of Pentacles. See, I told you. Mowing the grass, he's going to be coughing and snorting, and it's the Ace of Pentacles, and this card takes place at the winter solstice. And there are birch trees here. Birch trees are all about healing.
Love
so
birch.
there's a new way coming for you. A new way of in the areas of health, or you know, a new endeavor. Let's just put it that way. A new endeavor that's coming to you, and it's going to offer you healing of, I think, mind, body, and spirit. I feel like with this card, you've got the Seven of Wands, and I feel like you've been in a position for a long time, feeling that you're in a defensive position, feeling like you've got to defend yourself, prove yourself, explain yourself, try to be better, try to try to fit yourself into a kind of put yourself into a box that you don't even belong in. Um, and I just feel like with this ace in place, that time is coming to an end. I feel like you are on a new path of discovery, and I love that. And then your hidden realms card says treasures in the deep and dark. And where are the words? Oh, here we go. It says shadow work, healing old wounds. And there you go. That is the card. And I feel like that's what that 7 could be too. Kind of like defending yourself, like some of those old wounds coming up and feeling like you have to defend yourself against them. And they're old, they're over. That's what I've got.
And he's schmoozing up to you. He says, I repeat, Jillie is a very nice person.
Oh, Roman is the best.
But now it's my turn, Roman. Start
Oh,
schmoozing. No, I'm laughing. You got a really fun card here. First of all, it's 6 of Wands, so a celebratory huzzah coming your way.
recognition.
Look at this image. Okay, it's hilarious. He's riding, instead of a horse, on a flamingo with
Oh,
Tweedledee
yes.
and Tweedledum in the background. I mean, need I say more? Oh my God, this is funny. So, yeah, um, you get something to celebrate and you get the recognition for it soon. So, I know we passed your birthday, so it's not your birthday, but um, flamingos symbolizing about balance, stability, and embracing your uniqueness. And so, Roman, this is what you need to do to conquer these challenges you've had this year, by being a little more playful and let your uniqueness shine. And by the way, you've not invited me on your channel yet. So just, segueing out of that. But yes, you can have your cup of tea and sip it too. So what's unique about you? Oh, this mermaid. You need to put a shell bra on and go to the beach, have some fun. Yeah, this card, 4 of Cups. You've been missing out on something, Roman, because of the challenges you're having right now, and they want you to be more playful, like the mermaid energy. Be more playful. Pink. Surround yourself in hot pink. This is what you got: the pink flamingo. You got a hot pink mermaid here with hot pink hair. I dare you to AI yourself into a hot pink mermaid.
Oh, order yourself a cosmopolitan. That's like
There
pink.
you go. Yeah.
Have a
Spirit's been
cocktail.
trying to whisper to you, but you're preoccupied. But yeah, put on something that's going to make you feel good about you, and that includes an energetic cloak. That's what I'm saying. Um, and then your final card here is, it's the moon card. You got more flamingo, and you got the dodo bird. I forget
Oh, I
what is it
love that
called?
moon card.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Um, what's is it a dodo bird that's in Alice in Wonderland? It's called something else, I think. But anyway, dodo, be dodo. Um, but I love that it's using. What's he saying now? I love that they're using, instead of the domestic animal and the wolf, is the dodo bird and the flamingo. So again, it's about bringing out your uniqueness. There's even a water dragon in the background. There's a timepiece. Time. You're late. You're late for a very important date with me. Okay. But yeah, the moon card, illumination. um, as you illuminate your uniqueness, people are going to really take to you, recognize you, like this Six of Wands here. Um, Stand tall, find balance, walk through life in, or should I say, swim through life in beauty and grace, Roman. But that's what I have for you tonight. There's your whimsical story. So
Of
I
course
hope
I'm
you
right,
enjoy.
Roman. Of course I'm right. What are you kidding?
What do you
I'm
say? What
right.
do you say now?
He
What
said,
does
I
he
hope
say?
you're right, Jillie. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was
Uh,
fun.
Got to show you a flamingo. Yes, we want pictures.
And he lives in Florida, people. I'm gonna give everybody your address,
Oh,
Roman.
God.
But anyways, my friend, there you have it. Um,
And Jax, I just saw you. Hello, how are you?
yeah, Jax, what are you saying about your bubby? Hang on, where'd that go?
I don't know. I
What is
hope
your
that you're
bubby doing?
feeling better.
What
I
is the
guess you are.
dog doing behind the shed? Sighs. Scat fishing, the dirty bastard. Oh, damn dogs! I'm telling you. But anyway,
Oh,
all right, Roman. Enough abuse. Moving
you came
on.
here for the abuse.
All right,
We
we
adore
have
you.
Sunshine. Sunshine, if you are here, say hello. We still have Kiba and Stardust. So that's next in queue.
Okay,
Um,
who's next? Sunshine?
Sunshine.
Is this a
Yes,
general or a
she's here.
question?
And she says, I'm
I'm
hurting,
hurting
but
but Manny.
aw, oh, just picked up her new meds too. All right,
Okay.
message from Spirit Guide, please and thank you. Thank you for sharing space with us tonight, Sunshine.
And
I'm
I'm
using
sorry.
green
Sunshine
dollars.
said a general.
Message from Spirit
Okay.
Guide. Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm getting a lot of like big cards tonight. Lots of courts, lots of majors.
I know, and I just pulled another major. Oh my God, Jax, you know I love Monty Python. I don't like spam. That's one of my favorites. The spam scene. All right,
Whew.
Sunshine.
Okay, this is different.
Interesting. Okay,
For me to
Sunshine.
start, Ginger.
Oh, sure, yes.
Okay, so the first card that I get for you is the page, or no,
Oh,
not
God
sorry, not
bless.
the page, the prince, the knight of swords. Now, knight of swords always reminds me of if you're going out and the knights are coming with you, the knight of swords is the one who's going to say, hold my beer. He is traveling at breakneck speed. He is searching for. He's on a quest. Ginger taught me that the knights are on quests,
I love
and
it.
he is on a quest for knowledge and clarity. He is not always. He's really trying, but he's not always good with his words. But his heart is in the right place, and I feel like I feel like with you there may be some communication issues, like maybe you feel like you're misunderstood, or maybe you feel like maybe you feel like yeah, you're misunderstood, or that uh yeah, say things, people take them the wrong way. Okay. So we're looking for a little bit of like reining that knight in, reining that horse back just a little bit, and using the knight for as knowledge to bring you into the energy of the Queen of Cups. Okay. So the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords is in his head. The Queen of Cups is in her, she's in her feels. She is in her heart, and she listens to her intuition, and she lights the way. There's the moon there. She's got her cup kind of overfloweth. She is very much standing on the earth. She's grounded, and she's got that kind of purpley red robe there. And then her other foot is in the water. So she's very at home in both worlds. She's very at home in reality, and she also very much listens to her energy. And I feel like you're just going through a little bit of a time where things are um, where you're learning that, where you're really learning to come into that calmer energy. And then in the end, your messages from the intuitive whispers, it's crown activation. So you really want to like wear some purple or something white, clear quartz, or something blue for the chrysocolla, to open up your crown chakra, which is your seat of like your higher power, the divine. And I think that divine can also bring in that calming energy of the queen. Um, so yeah, that's what I have here. Oh, and these colors kind of match too, I think. If I'm not really colorblind, they sort of blend together.
I love that queen. I love that deck. I need to use it more often.
I love it. It's my
That
favorite.
queen, though, it almost had like that hermit energy to it with the guiding
Well,
light.
yes, because it looks like, okay, so if you kind of like hold it back,
Uh
it
huh.
almost looks like she's carrying a candle, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. A very large candle.
Yes, but like she's
A
carrying
pillar.
like a torch. She's
There
carrying
we go.
a light, and it's actually the cup and the
That's the
moon.
cup
But
itself.
it,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. That's fun. I love it.
intuition, compassion,
Love that deck.
yeah,
All right, sunshine.
wise words from the Queen of
Yes.
Cups.
There you go. So I'm loving the hanged man in this deck. It's the Cheshire Cat.
Mm,
So for me, since Hangman's Hangman in any deck, but when you get the whimsy artwork here, um, this is about you just stepping back, taking a moment, taking a pause, but taking time to look at life in a more whimsical way. Um, uh, like last week, I was boohooing about something, and as I'm driving, all of a sudden I was talking to Nancy on the way home. I'm like, I can't afford to live, and I can't afford to die either, and I always have to try to find something whimsical or something to lighten that heaviness in your heart. So this is about stepping back, looking things at a different perspective, but again, a more whimsical way. Kind of make light of a situation, even if it's very serious. Just a moment of pause to raise your vibrational energy. Your spirit needs that. So I don't know what this story might mean to you, but I'm just loving this picture of the Cheshire Cat here. And then your next card. Okay, this is why you might need to take pause, because we have the Seven of Cups. It's like you have so many wishes, so many dreams, so many decisions to make. You you just end up just not making any moves because it's overwhelming. So as you step back, take pause, look, raise your vibrational energy. It'll be easier to pick one or two things that are higher on your list. Start with baby steps. Pick, if you keep thinking of them all, you won't get to any of them. So pick one or two. I always like to say or two because I can't pick just one. It's not in my nature just to pick one thing at a time. But it'll help you with decision making, prioritizing. So it's okay to dream just as long as you're moving towards your dreams. And your final card, it says the Voyager, not the voyeur. It almost looked like it said voyeur. It's okay to forget and then remember it all over again. Return home, lessons, realization. That's all with this Cheshire cat here. Taking that time to pause. Sometimes we forget our own light and who we are, who that special light of our energy is. And then once we step back for a moment, breathe through the process, we remember, oh, yes, I am important. I am unique. I am all that is. We are all that is. You are a sacred being yourself, and you need to remember this. And it's about also the hangman, about reflection. And what lessons have you learned to be able to move forward? And yeah, so there's my story for you tonight, Sunshine. I hope that you got a little something from there. Um, Loving your Cheshire cat, though. So thank you for letting us read for you tonight. Okay. Okay. So next is Kiba. You're very welcome, Sunshine. Um, Believe in yourself. I just keep hearing that. You need to believe in your own light. Kiba, will my mom have to pay 13?
What does
Let's get
Kiva
over
want to do?
one here. Kiva wants to. Her mom is. I guess she has learned that she owes $13,000 in
That's
taxes.
right.
So
That's a hard one to read for, but
I know
we can
we're gonna
read the
try.
energy around it. We are.
Okay, I want to see.
Pulling out a new oracle for you, Kiva. It's pristine. I've never read with this one before, so let's see what we get. Okay, Kiba. So I also got a knight for you, and this knight is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is all about finding out about uh, learning about passion. But I think in this case, $13,000 is a huge chunk of change. And I'm sure that there's a lot of maybe angst and maybe some anger that's going on here. And so this knight is kind of running around, sort of running rampant here with that, with those feelings, with um that passion. And all I keep hearing is like, there's got to be a way out of this, there's got
Yeah.
to be a way out of this, right? And so where this comes out though for me is the Nine of Cups, which is like the card of dreams coming true. It's like the best card in the deck. Um, so I think that I do believe that there is a way. I don't know if there's a way not to owe $13,000. Um, but I do believe that there's a way to manage the situation and uh, seek seek sound advice that I think that Knight of Wands is giving that energy to, is kind of saying we need to kind of get our heads together here. Like, there's all of that passion, all of that feeling, but we really need to ground and calm and be um, working in right action. Like, you got to take the next right step. And uh, but I think the end result is that there is a way to manage the whole situation. And then the oracle card that I got for you it's really beautiful, and it says inner power. It says, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. So there's your card. And I think whether that is, looking for a different solution, looking for a person that can help you to manage all of this, or to get like a second opinion on
Mhm,
it.
mhm,
Um, yeah, I would certainly do the due diligence before you make payment number one.
mhm.
But courage and power, yeah, and just kind of like bringing that energy down and back to earth again, so that you
Mhm.
can think about what the next right thing to do is.
Yeah.
And that's what I have
Yeah.
for you tonight.
It's hard because she says she's been paying her taxes on time. The IRS will not answer her question, so she's writing a letter. Um, yeah, like you almost want to get a second opinion, and it's going to cost more money when you do that. But
Mhm.
I let me go to the pendulum one more time.
Okay.
I want to ask. Was there a mistake made? Was there a mistake made? Um, was there a mistake made? Because it doesn't seem possible. I don't know. I mean, the pendulum said no, there wasn't a mistake. Um, but when I was asking, is they do obviously they would have to accept payment plans and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
I would definitely have somebody look at it again. If you say she's always paying taxes on time, what's the deal? There's something underlying. We got to investigate here. My first card for you, Kiva, for your mom, it happens to be the Four of coins. So it's going to be a journey of really managing these finances, because I feel like she does owe money. I'm hoping that she won't owe that much, and be very mindful and investigate if you find some way of uh, like some of these companies say we can do this for you and you won't have to owe as much. Be leery when you're shopping around for something like that. But this is really about managing your your mom managing her resources, um, which you already know. And the energy right now is obviously the Three of Swords. It's going to take an emotional toll when you're trying to figure it out, trying to um, you know the whole IRS thing. And I hope that somebody will lead you to the proper resources to help you get the answers you need. So be strong through this whole thing. Knowledge is power. You got three swords. Um, uh, Number three, it's growth. But yeah, I'm having a hard time with it myself. I just don't see how that could happen. This is what I'm saying. I just don't see how that could happen. So, and were you gonna say something?
I was going to say the end of, like, I get the end is the Nine of Cups. And I wonder if there are tax attorneys out there that take cases on contingency where you can go for little or a very low fee and kind of tell
Yeah.
the tax attorney what is happening, what has happened, what is happening, and they'll
Mhm.
say, yeah, I think you have a case and we'll take it on
Yeah.
contingency, which means that
Yeah.
when they win an award they get part of that,
Right.
a chunk,
Right.
but
Uh-huh.
at least you're in the clear.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, Gosh, it's a difficult situation, and the cards just kind of say so. I feel like somebody made a mistake. She still may owe some money, but hopefully it's not the 13,000. And I hate to hear that she's going through that, Kiva.
Hmm.
So keep trying. Don't. This is what they do. They want you to give up.
Don't give
So
up.
yeah. So don't give up. Don't give up. But I think that's wonderful advice, Julie, about seeing a tax attorney. And we don't like giving financial advice here, but that's something that, you know.
Yeah,
So
I'm not
I
going
just
to
want,
tell you which stocks to buy, but seeing a tax
yeah,
attorney, I think I'm safe with.
yeah, yeah. So I just want to say a quick hello to Jazzy Bella. I'm sorry we won't get to everybody's questions tonight. Um, we've been on since 7, but I'm going to write the names down, yours included, Jazzy, the next time I'm on, um, that I'm hosting, I should say, the next time I'm hosting. Um, you come in and I'll make sure you're one of the first to get a reading. This is something I do, and it means a lot to me. And I don't like saying no, but when you're on for over an hour, it takes a toll. How are you feeling with that being said, Julie?
Me, I'm feeling
Yeah.
I'm feeling okay. How many do we have left?
Okay. Well, we have Stardust, um, and Fun Boy popped in late, but if it's up to you. Let's do
Um,
Stardust and see how you feel after Stardust.
okay.
Yeah. So,
I'd
because
kind of
Fun
like to
Boy, I
call
do
it
want
by
to
name.
answer that question. So Stardust says, may I have a reading, please, on how to come through this year? Okay. So she wants to know how to navigate through the year.
So
So,
funny.
oh, yes, she's still here. Good. All right. Some advice on navigating through the
And what did
year.
I pull? I pulled navigation cards.
Did you?
I did. As you're saying it, I'm pulling the cards and I'm like, wow. Okay. Um, Let me just pull your oracle, Stardust, and then I'll start.
Oh,
Okay. So, you got the page of wands, but I don't think I'm going to read it as the typical page because
oh,
I want you to look at the card. I'm going to read it intuitively. She's on a journey. She is going somewhere, and she's walking in her own authority. She's got her walking stick, her wand, magic wand, her staff, and she's looking she's got her head up, she's not looking at the ground, she's got her head up and she's looking forward. She is on a mission. um and of course the page energy is young energy. They're curious about the journey, curious about the way to go, which way to turn, what's the right thing to do. um and how long is the journey? Are we there yet? Where's the bathroom? No. um but but walking along and just being open to what is out there. And this brings us to the next card, which then is the two of wands. And that two is a gateway. It forms a gateway. We've got the two trees here, but then we've got this gate here. And
the
so we come to choices, and choices to be made, and the path opens up. There's always the choices, and I think that the self confidence that you learn along the way will help you to make those choices. And then the oracle card that I have for you, which just goes uh, so beautifully with this, is how are we going to do this? How is this going to all happen? We have the earth spirit stability. So you're going
oh,
to ground yourself and look at the color of her dress here. This is like that orangey
earthy.
red of the root chakra. So
Mm,
very grounded, very sure. And so that is your way. That is how you're going to move forward, with confidence and with curiosity and openness. And you're going to be able to make the right choices. Oh, look at that wrinkle right there. Right there. I should have ironed. You're going to be able to make the right choices, and you're going to cultivate stability. And stability is also, what's going to help you along the way.
love it. Love it. Thank you, Jilly.
You're welcome.
Okay, Stardust. Okay. My first card for you to navigate through the year happens to be the Ace of Swords. So I feel like with this image, it's like play your cards right, put all your cards on the table. Um, the swords is the Ace of Swords, is gift of clarity. I think we pulled this a couple times last night, Jilly.
Hmm.
So this year is going to be that gift of clarity. I think in following Jilly's advice about grounding is so very important, especially during these times. Um, it helps you anchor your energy and helps you free your crown chakra, so you're not going to get too flighty. And I don't know if you communicate with your guides, Stardust, but keep it up if you are. I think they've got some messages waiting for you, and they're waiting for you to get into a more grounded energy, and clearing up your thoughts. So use this sword to cut some cords that don't belong to you anymore. I like to call upon Archangel Michael to assist me with that. And I ask him to sever the cords that do not serve my highest good. And moving on, I also got the Two of Wands.
Oh.
So I love the Two of Wands card as a portal myself. So I think this year there's going to be new opportunities coming your way. Again, call upon your guides to lead you to the doors of opportunity that serve your highest good, but also ask them to assist you in recognizing these opportunities, because you keep your head down, and you're not grounded. You know, either head down or you're flighty in the horizons. You don't want to miss any opportunities that are coming your way. And loving this image. He's got the world in his hand. So you've got everything attainable to you. So it's up to you uh, how you walk your journey. And my final card, I asked, what energy do you need to behold throughout this year? And you've got the Sun card. Be patient, it will come. Manifestation, power, and I can't read that last word, but um, the universe is working for you, and they're just asking you to be a little more patient and believe in it. Believe in what you're trying to manifest. It will come to you. You just have to know the right steps to take. And again, being grounded, connecting with source energy on a daily basis. But it's the sun. It's a beautiful sun as well. So Stardust, you get the best view of the sun being out there in the cosmos. And I love the backs of the mermaid cards are the navigation symbol, the wheel, the steering. Yeah, that thing. So, anyway, Stardust, I hope our stories helped you tonight. Um, I feel like you have a beautiful journey ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you game for one more? Are you
I can
get
do one. I can do one more. Let's do Fun Boy.
or okay, or I can do the reading and you can um, pull a card. Maybe he wants to know. Can you give me a reading on how my haunted dolls are doing?
Oh my.
He's serious. So yes,
Oh,
he's
let's
still
see.
here. So
Well, let's see. I think that's an oracle deck for sure.
yeah. You know
Um,
what? I'm gonna go switch up. Let me get. Ouch.
what are you getting?
I'm gonna get Grim Tales.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love
How do you
Grim
read
Tales.
for how do you read for a haunted doll? Well, maybe I'll read from Intuitive Whispers and, witches.
Oh yes, that would be good.
Let's see.
All right, fun boy. Oh, and these cards shuffle so good.
Isn't that
Love that sound.
nothing like it? There's just nothing like
Haunted
it.
dolls.
All right. I'm going to pull from Intuitive Whispers first just to see what is out there. Oh gosh, haunted dolls. It kind of creeps me out, Fun Boy. Kind of scares me. I'm scared.
Oh my gosh, and the card I pulled. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Mine might not even make sense. Mm, I don't think that makes sense. Let's see what
I'm gonna try it
the lovely
anyway.
ladies have to say. They're all screaming, "What?"
Okay, okay. They have a lot to say, but we have to limit them. All right. Um, Fun boy. I picked the perfect deck. Okay. Um, he looks like a China doll, but he is like Edward Scissorhands in here in this image. I love this deck, and so thank you for your question because I brought it up. This is the Two of Swords. So, how are they feeling? I feel like they are in such a liminal space right now, and they just. Let me look at the other ones. Yeah. So, your haunted dolls. Yeah, they're very happy being in a liminal space. Uh, they want you. They have a message here. Hang on. They want you to cut something from your life. It could be cord cutting. And maybe I'm saying that just because I had said that in the previous message. But okay, give me one more second here. Um, hmm. Let me come back to that message. But so being haunted, of course, they're in a liminal space. So they're. I feel like they're not quite sure. Some of them, it could be some of them, want that energetic cord cut. So freed into the light, so to speak. But my next card for you is just as creepy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Three of
God.
Pentacles. Okay, so I can go real fun and devious with them. Do you have some? And I'm going to go three. Three of them have more of a devious nature to them. Does that make sense to you, fun boy? Um, Interesting, interesting. And one happens to be holding a pair of scissors. Do you find something happening within the house that they're in, um, mischievous? I keep hearing mischievous energy. But the Three of Pentacles is about working together. So, yeah, let's find that story. We need to do a paranormal investigation, fun boy, on this one.
Oh,
This would be fun.
yes. I'm gonna
So
keep.
how are they feeling? They're feeling in a liminal space. Some of them kind of want to go leave that space, leave that vessel that they're in. That might be part of that cord cutting, the energetic cutting. I feel like you have um, one or more than one that has a little bit of a um, devious childlike energy um, within
Scary.
them. Um, there's something to do with scissors, so let me know. Let me know. There's something to do with scissors. So, did scissors? Can you not find some scissors, or you found scissors in an odd place that you didn't remember using or putting them there, or something's been cut? Um, uh, yeah, we don't have time to do that right now, but interesting. But then you have one, you have the star card. There's one precious one there that a precious little energy that may inhabit one of the dolls. And I think she's the one that you should try to help her go to the light and be with her family up in heaven. Um, but she's got healing energy. So do you have one doll that you feel really good when you walk by? A lot of healing energy from this particular one. Um, if you help her through the light to the light, the loving energy of that doll will still remain, and it's a doll that looks a little more serene than the other dolls. So let me know if any of that makes sense to you. This is for entertainment purposes only, of course. Um, but yeah, let me know, Julie. What did you? Are you gonna have fun with this one?
Yeah, so I pulled 3 oracles. None of them make sense to me, but I'm hoping that they will make sense to Fun Boy. So I felt like I needed to pull from the Guardians of the Hidden Realms, my bitches, because they just kind of say it the way it is. And so the first one I get says every word has power. I think I got this one before tonight. Yeah, I did. It says education, power of persuasion, communication, and internal dialogue. And here's the picture.
Oh,
So communicating with them, or is one of them trying to communicate to you? Um, every word has power. So everything also, I'm sure that you speak to them, and those words have power too. So yeah, like be careful what you say and be careful what you wish for, right?
uh-huh, uh-huh.
And then the other Guardians of the Hidden Realm I got says happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And it says mentorship and fulfillment, peace of mind, and self-care. I don't know what this means for either you or them, but I feel like this is um very, I don't know, possibly how they feel. I'm really sorry I'm struggling with
Yeah,
this.
no. It could be a message meant
But
for
maybe
them.
you can make sense of it. Maybe this all makes sense to you. And then the intuitive wisdom says it says the power of silence.
Ooh.
So like if they, if their energy is chattering a lot, maybe you don't have to speak back all the time. Just kind of let them go, let them chatter, and let them figure it out. You don't have to be figuring things out for them. It's like the parent. We don't have to be figuring things out for these kids all the
Right.
time. They can do it themselves.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry because that did not make
Oh,
sense to me at
right.
all, but I hope that it made some sense to you.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me go back to. He says they're very nice and don't act up if you ask them not to. And I did have to look for my new pair of scissors. See, there was scissors, something to do with scissors. It says
Oh.
several are very active and playful with their motion activated cat ball lights. So there's a new, well, it's not new anymore, but uh, in paranormal investigation, they use these little balls and they ask the spirits to communicate through them by walking up to them and they light up. Um,
Oh.
so, and you can use them as a communication tool. So,
That's
and Nancy says,
interesting.
such an interesting reading for Fun Boy. Yep. So, Fun Boy, I invite you to go to my page and get my email address there if you want to come on, or you don't even have to come on, but maybe I can find uh, a friend to investigate the dolls because I think that would be a fun,
Well, that would be so much fun.
um, yeah, paranormal story. So, Fun Boy, if you haven't heard me talk about it, where have you been? But but I do paranormal investigations do using the tarot, and it's such a fascinating tool to communicate with. And yeah, if you go to my library, there's some investigations on there. Some are spooky, some are actually loving energies, but I would love to do one on haunted dolls. So if you're interested, email me. And then also, you don't have to come on if you don't want to. You can just be in the chat as we investigate and try to ask you questions. But yeah, that would be a lot of fun. But all right, everyone, we've stayed on longer than we wanted to, but I enjoyed our time together, Jillie,
Me
and the chat.
too.
Good
Me too. And I
energy in the
enjoyed
chat.
reading for everybody. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I really appreciate it.
A lot of good energies and a lot of good readings tonight. And
Hmm.
I loved your cards. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, all right, everybody. It is
Thanks so much.
past our bedtime.
For sure.
So, again, thank you, everybody, for popping in. And if you could just do me a favor after the show, leave a comment and let us know if
Thumbs
you enjoyed
up. Don't forget to thumbs up too.
thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, and it helps get me and Jillie out there more. As Jillie was saying last night, for those of you who didn't hear, we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Um,
We're both
and
so close.
we're so close. And if you like, share, invite friends to subscribe and come get readings. But leaving those comments also, they see the interaction. So that really helps the channel too. So, everyone, Jillie, you have Mondays, but do you have something before Monday coming up?
I don't. I don't. Monday I will be on for my normal Monday morning cup and a card, which
Can't
is God
wait.
bless
Bless
you.
you, Mr. Honey.
Which is I do free readings for people on Monday mornings. Some people come in, they're work lurking and ask me for readings. It's so much
Yeah.
fun. We
Yeah.
have a great group of people. It's very very kind of like this, just very easygoing. And yeah, come on in 9 o'clock Eastern if you have time. Would love to see you there.
Love
And then
it.
next Wednesday night, I will also be live for a cup and a card nighttime edition, like we did
Yay.
yesterday. But
Yeah.
it'll be me. It'll be me and my lonesome, me and
Oh,
myself. It's okay.
well, always reach out to us if you need it. If you need company, tea and company.
Love it.
Um, and then Tuesday at 7, Nancy and I are reading.
Oh,
And
and then Thursday you'll be reading with Ivana, right?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, lots of fun to be had. And then
Yeah,
summer's coming, so
you
I'm
should
going to
plan your
try to do
whole
some
week to have
daytime.
Jillie and Ginger,
There you go.
like every other day. It's
Your
one of
week.
us.
I'll be more available during the summer, so I'll look forward to try to do some daytime
You're not
to
counting
get
the
our
days or anything,
UK
though, are you?
peoples. What's that?
I said you're not counting the days or anything, though, are you?
Oh, not really.
To summer. Oh no, you probably have it down to the hour,
I have
minute.
a 3-day week. Well, actually, 4-day weekend because um, I took tomorrow off to take Kyle to the dentist. But that won't take up the whole day. And
Ooh,
then I work just 2 days, I think, and then I'm off for 2 weeks after, 2.5 weeks after.
nice.
So, but anyways, I want to just again thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jillie. Thank you
Oh,
so
thank you for having me. I
much.
love coming on and reading with you.
I love it. It's good energy. And Nancy says, "Are we still on for Tuesday at 1?"
Yes, yes,
Okay,
we
so
are. I
Tuesday at
forgot.
1 o'clock.
I couldn't remember what week I was in, Nancy. So I'm glad you said that. We are.
Yeah.
Nancy and I do a 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday, and we're going to be talking about Crohn's and decks and whatever
Oh,
else comes up because like
oh, I
everything
want to be there. I will
um,
be at work.
you'll be at work, but
Maybe actually there won't be students, so maybe I'll be able to listen in.
ooh, maybe you can
So
work lurk. That'll be fun.
yes, yes. So all right, everybody, I'm going to send you off with Faye blessings,
Mm,
a
take care, everyone.
namaste, and a fairy butt too. So bye,
Mhm.
everyone.